Good afternoon, Alex. Spanish or English?
English, please.
English. What can you tell us about the Puerto Rico national team? I know you have a lot. You know a lot of players of the team. Also, can you tell me how can you tell your players how do you beat a national team like Puerto Rico that for fifth time have advanced to the other phase of the World League Cup? Thanks.
Yeah, I think for us, obviously Puerto Rico's got a really good team. Like you said, I know a lot of guys over there, and everybody can ball out and be really good. But I think with Team Mexico, we got a lot of guys too, and some teams want to underestimate us and everything like that. But at the end of the day, it comes down to pitching. If the pitching can put up zeros and keep the game limited, then we like our chances. And with Mexico, with our clubhouse, man, it's a fun vibe in there. Everybody's happy, everybody's ready to go out there and play our hearts out. And like I said, baseball, anything can happen. You can have the best lineup on one side and a so-so lineup on the other side, and anybody can win.
Alex, your manager Benji, he was just talking about Randy Arozarena and the impact he's been having in the team. Can you talk a little bit about him and how funny and how important he is for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I played against him a lot, obviously, but he's somebody when he's on your team, it's amazing, man. He's that guy that you need, especially in these big situations. He doesn't get nervous. He doesn't. You see him out there doing this. You see him talking to fans. Signing autographs during the game. He's literally there enjoying it, having fun, and I think that's one of the things that we feed off of. Like, we love it, and it's just, this is a game at the end of the day, and he's having fun playing it.
Thank you.
Sí, muy buenas tardes, Natasha Batista de la República Dominicana. Mi pregunta es la siguiente: México luce completamente diferente en esta ocasión a diferentes ediciones de clásicos anteriores. Pudieron tener un triunfo frente a los Estados Unidos. Dijo hace un momentito el dirigente Benji Hill que no eran los favoritos de estar por aquí luchando por los cuartos de finales. ¿Qué química tiene México a comparación de ediciones anteriores que está dando tantos resultados en este clásico?
Can I get a translation, guys? Sorry. Yeah.
What is different in this Mexican team than other Mexican teams in other baseball world?
Yeah, I think for us, it's the pitching staff. I mean, obviously we got good hitters. We got guys that have, go out there and they can swing it. But for me, it's the pitching. We got really good arms, and I think being in the playoffs, being in all that thing. This is a playoff atmosphere, and pitching wins games. You keep guys to limited runs. Pitching always wins. So that's the difference. Is we got really good pitching and a great team.
Alex, actually, this is a similar question. You may not have been intimately involved with Mexican baseball in the last few years, but you've been around these last couple weeks. You've been around Benji, Vinny, guys who have been. Just your impression of baseball in Mexico and its development based on your time with this national team.
Yeah, obviously there's a lot of guys that go down there, play baseball, play winter league, play summer league, whatever it is out there. But I think we're kind of seeing it. We're kind of seeing them on the big stage, seeing these guys come up here, and it's one of those things that I think obviously more known for soccer out there and things like that. But they really care about baseball down there, and these guys, we've seen it in the big leagues where more Mexican players are breaking through and getting up to the big leagues. So it's just, they're on their way, and these players, anybody can play, man. Anybody can play, and anybody has a chance. And I think that's like the biggest thing we're trying to get out there.
Thank you. What does it mean for you to represent Mexico in this tournament?
It means everything. I mean, I love this. There's nothing funner than putting this jersey on, playing out here in the atmosphere. Just representing your country, having all the Mexicans out there just yelling, making noise with the horns, the hats. It's just This has been this is some of the funnest baseball, if not the funnest baseball that you will play. And you know, I'm grateful to be here for my second WBC.
Alex, have you had some? I mean, have you had some fun with Alex Cora as far as who's you rooting for tonight, and just to give and take about this tournament?
Yeah, I haven't talked too much about to him about this, but you know, I'm sure whatever the outcome is of this game, we'll be hearing about it all year. You know what I mean? Whether it's from Kike, whether it's from AC, you know. So this is a big one for us. Obviously, you know, we want to take it and we want those bragging rights. So we're gonna go out there and do everything we can to kind of, you know, keep throwing shots at them all year.
Alex, you're facing Marcus tonight, a guy that throws a ton of strikes. How do you do damage against a guy like that? Basically, 7 game 7 of a World Series.
Yeah, I think, you know, he's somebody who he's not gonna give in. You know what I mean? He's gonna pitch to his game plan. He's gonna stay away from the middle of the plate. He wants to feed off your aggressiveness. You know what I mean? He wants you to get yourself out. So I think if it's a mentality of, you know, get the next guy up, just play small ball. You know, shoot the hole, make some contact. You know, and just keep getting the next guy up. And you know, we have Randy, we got Joey, we got Rowdy, we got guys that can do damage, guys that can drive in runs. And the biggest thing is just get runners on and keep that line moving, and you know, make them throw strikes and swing at pitches that we want.
Hi, Alex. You said before the whole tournament you've been seen like the underdogs. You came from a group that the United States was the favorite. Tonight, many people think Puerto Rico is the favorite. So do you think that gives you extra motivation? And also, have you spoken to Rafi about what can you do against the Puerto Rican pitching?
Yeah, I think, you know, being an underdog is kind of like a blessing in disguise, right? You know what I mean? Because when you're expected to win, it's a little bit more pressure. I feel like, you know, for Puerto Rico, they're expected to beat us, and you know, they have to live up to that expectations. If we go out there not expecting to win from the media, obviously in the clubhouse, we know we're going to win. We know we have a great chance, and you know, when the outside noise comes in, it's just, we know that anything can happen in this game. So being the underdog does not scare us. Being the underdog does not fear us. It was the same way against USA, and we went out there and you know, we played our butts off and ended up beating them by a good amount. So like I said, anything can happen in baseball, and that's the thing. That's why we love baseball, right? It doesn't matter if you have an all-star lineup. Anybody can get beat. Anybody can have a bad day. So, you know, we're excited with that, and you know, we're happy with where we're at, and we're going to go out there. Got a great starter on the mound, and you know, we're going to play our hearts out.
Rafael Padilla, El Padi TV, Dominican Republic. What do you think about the Puerto Rico players, and what do you think about the Randy Arozarena?
Yeah, obviously Puerto Rico's stacked. You know, they got a lot of guys out there that, you know, have gold gloves, all-star games, and all these things that you know, you get in the big leagues. So they're a very good team. You know, we're not underestimating them. We know what we have a challenge in store for us, but you know, you mentioned it too, Randy, right? Like, we know we got Randy on our side, right? And that's somebody who's swinging it hotter than anybody right now. And you know, like I said, it's just, we're gonna go out there, play with passion, play with our hearts, and give it everything we got. And you know, we know by the end of the day, we'll have a good chance and be where we want to be.
Hello, Alex. Jorge Figueroa from Periódico Nuevo Día, Puerto Rico. Dominican, Venezuela, and Puerto Rico play in the same pool, only 2 paths. You think it's fair to have these 3 teams in the same pool, or you think they can be separate from the next classics?
I mean, it's kind of hard, right? Yeah, like that's a very tough pool. You know what I mean? That's arguably 3 of the best teams in this tournament. So it's one of those things. If they're together, they're together. I don't know. You know, it's just, you got to win, right? No matter what. Like, everybody's got the even chance. Everybody's got the same chance. And at the end of the day, Puerto Rico and Venezuela, they handled business, and you know, they knocked off one of the favorite teams, the Dominican Republic. And that's like I've said it again. You know, that's why I love baseball. I love baseball. It doesn't matter what team's the most stacked, what team has the most all-stars, what team has the most MVPs, Cy Youngs. It don't matter. You know, it's about who comes out and who performs today. And that's what we love about this game.
Thank you.
Hi, what do you think is the biggest thing you've learned about Joey Meneses that you didn't know about him heading into this tournament?
I mean, I kind of saw it last year, you know, obviously when he came up and he was just hitting balls all over the field. But I just think, you know, his overall approach, the way he goes about it, the way he plays, how he hits. He's a guy who can go line to line. He can go left field, right field. He's got power in all different aspects, but he's also, you know, a guy who puts the ball in play and you know, just gets hits. So he's a fun player, man. He's a fun player to watch.
Thanks so much. Best of luck.
All right, good. All right. Thank you, guys.